here. I've got friends from AWSOM. Jackie, one of the shelter managers, and Regina, who is a special friend to AWSOM because of the wonderful things that she does with them once a year. It's the AWSOM Santa Photos. So we're here. Rich Homar's here as well, the whole gang from AWSOM here. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for being here.
Good morning, Chuck.
All right, so Jackie, a lot of numbers of some animals that have been coming into the shelter recently. Dogs, cats, and that's what AWSOM does.
It is. Our intakes so far this year, we've taken in 902 cats.
Wow.
And 351 dogs.
Why so many more cats? We've probably talked about this before, but why so many more cats than dogs?
I think
What's your thought on
my
that?
thought is a lot of people are less likely to spay or neuter a cat than they are a dog. So there's a lot.
Is
more
that educational? Or is that like just they think it's more difficult, or to spay a cat as opposed to spay or neuter a dog?
I don't think it's more difficult. I think that they just don't do it, to be honest.
Okay. All right. So 900 cats, 300 plus dogs, and they all got, the process of being adopted out. That's I know Rich and I talked recently, and he said, as fast as they come in, it seems like they go out just as fast, which is good.
Yeah, we so far this year we've adopted out 774 of those cats and kittens and 258 dogs.
Wow. All right. Now, Regina, I know that this is a special time of year for you because you get to do the pet photos with Santa. What is the key to getting a good pet photo? I mean, you've been doing this a long time. I would imagine you must have somewhat of a little bit of a secret.
Yeah, I don't know because I can't even get my own dog to really pose with Santa. I think it's just like making them calm in the environment because don't forget when you bring a dog into a new environment, they tend to be scared. They don't know where they are. So it's if you stay calm, they'll stay calm. I always recommend people to bring like a toy or a treat so that we can, at least they feel comfortable, in the studio or wherever they are. But yeah, it's just I think they always follow what their owner does. So if you're calm, they'll be calm.
They read off the energy of the owner, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So when is this happening? Pet photos with Santa this year?
December 6th, and it's going to be at AWSOM's Wellness Clinic, and we're doing it 11 to 4.
11 to 4.
Yes.
Is there a donation, or is this going to be something that the folks can just come and do?
$15 for photos, and you'll get your photo right there on the spot.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yes.
So you get to take it home with you. You don't have to wait for it to be processed or anything.
Right.
That's awesome. Okay,
Yes.
Literally awesome. Do we need to have reservations, or is it just...
you can just come in.
Just come on in.
Come on in.
All right.
We're having a bake sale, too, that's going on. We'll be selling our merchandise also that day and hot cocoa.
Excellent. I love the T-shirts. Are any beanie caps available this time of year?
I think we have one left in inventory. If you want me to pull it, Chuck, I'll pull it for you. They go so quick.
I know all the things that at AWSOM. They do great things. Like I said, I love the T-shirts. Can't get enough of those. So again, 11 to 4 on December 6th at the Godfrey Ridge Drive location in Stroudsburg. What else is going on with AWSOM? I mean, there's always something happening.
Well, I mean, we've had such a busy year with all the events that we did. I think we've done like 26 events this year. Pet Photos with Santa is where we close out for the season. I think we're physically exhausted from all the stuff we do. But we've taken in a lot of animals that need an opportunity to get healthy. We just took in a dog a couple weeks ago that looks like it's been out in the woods for a while, and it got hungry enough that it attacked the porcupine. So on Saturday, we had to bring in our team from the clinic to remove like 150 quills out of its face and mouth and tongue. And then, of course, it had like 80, 90 fat, swollen ticks in it and bad shape, skinny, dehydrated. In foster care right now, Jackie and them took in another dog that came from Long Pond just this weekend. Another case of, neglect, very dehydrated, very skinny, got cuts on its paws, his eyes covered in gunk. That's the difference between AWSOM and everybody else. Everybody else wants, is taking Benji and Lassie, where AWSOM is taking in just Monroe County animals. We're committed to that, and I think that's why the community embraces this shelter. And the big one is we are going to be breaking ground in 2026 with our expansion to our facilities. We've had a lot of support from county officials, Stroudsburg, Stroud Township, Rosemary Brown, Tara Prost, Jack Rader, all have been very involved in this. So we'll be starting our True Capital campaign and probably right after the holidays. And here we go. This is very exciting. About 1,800 square feet with a new small dog room, a small medium dog room, cat room, dog quarantine, cat quarantine, a real break room for our staff, because all we have right now for them is a coat rack. So it's going to be exciting to actually have a real nice break room for them. A new shelter office. We'll be flipping from the old one. Will be a new medical intake room. We've come a long way in 16 years, and we've taken in 19,500 animals in our 16 years. We just celebrated our 16 years, so we're proud to be who we are, what we do, and I think the county realizes it because of the support we get from the people, just like you, Chuck.
Well, we certainly appreciate you being here to tell us about the pet photos with Santa and other great things happening at AWSOM. Again, 11 to 4, open every day from 11 to 4.
Yep.
So go up and see the animals. If you'd like to become a volunteer for AWSOM, you can do that as well. Thanks again to Rich and Jackie and Regina, and can't wait to see what the photos come out looking like. I'm sure all the pet owners are going to be very excited of having their new photo with their pet taken with Santa Claus, and Santa doing a great job with all those pets too. He's allergic to cats, by the way. I'm making that up. I'm kidding.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. Thanks for being here, guys. It's a live edition of the SBG